First of all, before I get started, I just want to show you these. I've put together pretty much every major brand of jerkbait that you could ever possibly want to buy. All the popular ones, all the high-end JDM stuff, all of the stuff that you've heard and all your favorite YouTubers talk about and everything like that. I've been using all of them. I've used a bunch of these for years. I've got a pile of Mega Bass Vision 110s. Those are $25 a pop. Those ain't cheap. I got OSP Varunas. Those are like $30 a piece. I've got Dual Realis baits. I've got Berkeley Stunners, I've got the Lucky Craft Pointers, I've got X Nanahands, I've got everything. I've even had the Depths Balisong minnows. I've used a whole bunch of different jerkbaits. Okay, I put in the years of experience and everything in figuring this out. But you know what will outfish majority of these on a good day? Well, most days actually. That is a $5 H2O Express jerk shad from Academy Sports and Outdoors. Now you can find these on the store shelves. They're normally always in stock because for whatever reason people bypass these and nobody buys them. You can order these online also if you don't have one near you. What's great about these is, first of all, unlike most baits, they have the diving depth printed on the lip. That lets you know how deep you're fishing it before you even tie it on. That's useful if you're a bank fisherman or if you don't have live scope on your boat. Now another thing about these that's really good is that they got all your bases covered with most colors. They have a ghosty one, they have this metallic one, they've got some sexy shad colored ones. So all your bases are covered as far as colors. But with this being such a cheap bait for what, $4.99, $5.99, whatever it is, these things actually at that low price range, you're gonna have a couple of drawbacks. First of all, there's going to be some inconsistencies with the suspension rate. It may float or slow sink or suspend at different rates depending on what color you get and whatever the water temperature is. It's pretty easy to adjust, so that's not such a big deal. It's just a little bit more of a hassle when it doesn't just, suspend right out the box like, say, a Jackal Re-Range would. Also, the paint can flake off of it after you've caught a dozen fish on it. They hold up fairly well for it to be such a cheap lure, but don't expect them to last forever. But to me, with jerkbaits, the more beat up they get, the more fish they catch anyway. Also, the hooks and split rings on these things kind of suck, so be prepared to change these after the first half dozen or maybe dozen or so fish. But day in and day out, for $5, I will outfish the grand majority of most everything else in this box. I've got easily at least $800 invested in jerkbaits in this one box alone. I've done the legwork for you, and you can bypass all of that. You can get the best of what most all these baits have to offer for the low price of $5. They may not want to sponsor me after this. I don't care. These catch fish, not fishermen.